Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
D-Mac has a gun. That's right. And the devil's in the detail. This is First Thoughts with Faye, Renee, Power, Book 4, Season 2, Episode 4, 411 Breakdown. And we're doing it right now. Let's go. All right, guys, last time we left off, D-Mac had a gun. And in Joliet and Southville, Tommy and Diamond had both prisons running smoothly. Detective DeFranco had just discovered Little K's body after Gennard killed him in a drug-induced rage. So as episode 4 opens, oh my God, Gennard is high as a kite and delusional. He's seeing hallucinations of Little K hanging because Gennard feels really guilty as hell for killing Little K, and he should, believing at the time that it probably would resolve his problems with Tommy. And over at the Flynn estate, Vic had to clean up after killing the messenger sent from Dublin to collect money owed from the Flynns. Now, Detective DeFranco, I'm finding, is really a good cop and a badass. And that's why Miss Stacy wanted him on the task force in the first place. During the morning task force meeting, DeFranco put all eyes on Tommy Egan, baby, 24/7 surveillance, and he and his team embark on what he calls a buy and bust, mid-level and up. But actually, it's an old school stop and frisk operation, okay? They still doing that shit today. Tommy's Mustang is in the shop, so he picks up his girlfriend Maria in a temporary truck for her driving lessons, and they have a blast together. There was no way Maria could resist falling for Tommy Gunn, Tommy, y'all know that, who was a bad boy from the jump. And Tommy was so taken with Maria that he didn't even notice the new surveillance team of 2 goofy cops following him. And yeah, they do get pictures of Tommy and Maria, and soon they're going to make her too and realize they hit the jackpot because Maria is Miguel's golden sister. Uh-oh. Tommy tells Maria that with a stick shift, everything is about touch, grip, communication, acceleration, using a double talk rap. And Maria's like, you still teaching me? Tommy says for sure, the devil's in the details. Oh yeah. Now, while racing a damn train, Maria was driving so wild and crazy that she lost the cops that was following them, and that was funny. Back at the Flynn estate, Paulie and Walter are figuring out what the hell they're going to do about Dublin money debts. Walter knows that Doyle will be looking for him real soon today. Flynn tells Paulie, don't you ask Doyle for no favors. I'm Walter fucking Flynn. I pay what I owe, and I stand on my own 2 feet. But you know what, Walt? That ain't been working out for you too much lately. Now has it? Walter then gives Paulie a directive. Go and raise the rents on everybody that we offer protection to. Paulie ain't really happy about that, but you know what? Paulie followed his boss's instructions, regardless. How big ever. Trying to do Flynn a favor, Paulie meets up with Dublin Doyle anyway, behind Flynn's back. Because Paulie has always been a loyal and true servant to Flynn. And Paulie offers Doyle money, as an ask, as they call it, for Flynn, who would never do that. He pays Doyle money out of his own pocket and asks him to please give Mr. Flynn more time. Down at the headquarters, the 2 goofy officers running after Tommy, they show DeFranco their new pictures. They got Tommy Egan with Maria Miguel's golden sister. And that is not good for Tommy, y'all. And down on the south side, Leon's mother, Gianna, walks into Diamond's barbershop, introduces herself, and asks him straight out, are you really intending on teaching my son how to box? Because the neighborhood kids are jacking him up all the time, and I am tired, frankly, buying all these new gym shoes and comic books. Diamond is impressed with her fire and later meets Leon at the gym as planned and teaches the little boy how to fight and protect himself. Good one. Over at Treason headquarters, Gennard is in a panic because time is running out. Today, it's time to pay the Serbs and Miguel again. And Gennard's situation is tenuous at best. Now, Gennard's right-hand man is sitting right up there with him, bagging dope, and asking about Lil K's whereabouts. And Gennard just plays it off. I don't know, nope, I ain't seen that nigga. That nigga's dodging me like I'm his baby mama. Despite that, this dude looks suspicious at Gennard. He ain't buying it, but he keeps quiet. Gennard is pushing that idea down in Treason that they need to recruit more youngers and hustlers so his sales can rise. And at the same time, Gennard receives a text message from the Serbs. Time's up, motherfucker. Don't let us come and find you. Ooh, Gennard is in big-ass trouble. All right, now, Tommy and Maria are feeling good about themselves as their driving lesson date comes to an end at Lincoln Park Conservatory. And then, Tommy spots a guy with a Rojas tattoo on his neck. And he kept giving Tommy the evil eye. They both realize they need to talk to each other. As they leave their dates, this man follows Tommy into the conservatory washroom. But Jesus Christ, Lord, immediately this dude tells Tommy, I'm with Rojas, motherfucker, and you're messing up my money. Tommy says, no, son, we have a deal with Rojas. You should have checked with him first. You don't want to get hurt. Let's talk. However, this dude is an aggressive street fighter and not a listener. So this shit was brutal. Tommy basically killed the hell out of this guy. And the sounds were so nasty and realistic, I could barely watch it. Woo. Tommy realizes he and Diamond got a row house issue now. So Tommy's concerned and ends the date abruptly with Maria and said, let's pick this back up later at my house. She's like, okay. Okay, Mr. D-Mac. D-Mac is pretty much healed from the shooting. And both his father and uncle trying their best to keep this little fool off the street and stay in the house. But D-Mac wants to go meet Marshall at the basketball court, his friend. And Marshall tells him, man, I also feel safer with you at home. D-Mac got pissed and said, I ain't gonna get caught like I did no more, man. I was stupid. And then D-Mac shows off JP's gun. He brought the gun to the goddamn basketball court. He's so stupid. And in addition, D-Mac is really interested in this cute little girl, Genesis. And he tells Marshall, Genesis don't fuck with broke niggas. So D-Mac is just hell-bent on wanting to play tough guy, get back in the drug game, and have his own money. Honestly, y'all, while that's so sad, that's all D-Mac's ever known. Okay, now I'm switching up here and we're back downtown at the North Shore penthouse, where Claudia is trying to convince her brother Vic. That's my North Shore voice. She's trying to convince Vic, leave Da, set themselves up independently in their own game. But she needs his help. And Vic is like, your ass don't learn, Claudia. You tried before and fucked up. No. Claudia's like, I've been doing my homework and I got connections for Oxy, Xanny, Adderall, and everything for life. Just listen to my plan, bro. Vic says, thanks, but no thanks. Claudia's like, okay, you wouldn't be so Team Walter if you knew what Da was doing behind your back with Mr. Parker's bar. Vic is curious, and he swings by Mr. Parker's bar, and baby brother can't believe his eyes. Mr. Parker's bar is now a straight titty bar for men. Throughout the bar, half-naked girls and dancers everywhere, and Gloria's picture has disappeared off the wall. Poof. Vic freaks the fuck out and punches out a new guy that's working at the bar, because the guy simply said, who the hell is Gloria? Then Vic storms out the bar with a big fuck you to everybody there. Back down on the south side of Diamonds, that asshole officer Seamus, he also works with Flynn. He's still trying to juice Diamond because his sister's got expensive medical bills that he blames on Diamond for peddling her bad drugs. But you know what? Diamond served his time. And actually, Seamus is juicing him like this. He needs extra money because he himself is being blackmailed by another officer, Lieutenant Wachowski. It's a really big mess. Afterwards, Diamond is ready to blow the fuck up as Seamus threatens him again and says, I want $50K more tonight or else. Tommy comes in and asks Diamond, what does that piece of shit cop want with you? And Diamond lies and says some bullshit about, he's talking about free haircuts and shit. Tommy knows some shit up, but he ain't figured it out yet. Tommy asks Diamond, was this guy asking about a body? Because remember, Tommy got a body problem in Lincoln Park Conservatory bathroom, okay? Then Tommy admits to Diamond that I had to cut a dude up in Lincoln Park. He's with the Rojas gang, so we got a problem at the prison. So he put Diamond in charge of that, and Diamond called his CEO, Kendra, and she got in motion in Southfield and handled that. So they back up and running at the prison, and ain't no more mix-ups. They know CBI in control. Next, Tommy goes by JP's crib to eat some more of that delicious black raspberry ice cream, and he talks to D-Mac, who's whining about, I want to go back to my old life, Uncle Tommy. You wasted my talent staying at home. D-Mac even threatens to go to treason if CBI don't plug him. Tommy said, hell no. Do not test your Uncle Tommy. Now, in the meantime, DeFranco is making stop and frisk all over the South Side streets, arresting and stopping people everywhere. And Tommy is watching all this shit from a distance. Back down at the police station, one of the people they arrested is the ex-girlfriend of Colin Judge, who was murdered recently. He was the guy that had abused Alicia. And she just got herself arrested while driving a BMW trying to make a buy. And so DeFranco questions this Alicia, and she admits she was in the apartment that day when her boyfriend Colin was killed, and that the killer was a white mobbed up guy, whom she did identify from a picture as Vic Flynn. Vic got made. And she says there was another white man with him, but I don't recall his face. Y'all remember she was so high, she didn't recognize Tommy's picture. But that dirty Stacy, in a desperate effort to solve this case, kept coercing Alicia and pointing at Tommy's picture. And DeFranco says, stop it, Stacy. Alicia then realized they're trying to get me to straight lie, because Stacy then told Alicia, if you did not see Vic actually do the killing, then you're not getting released. And Alicia's like, I'm getting the hell out of here. So Alicia straight lies on the record and admits to seeing Vic Flynn shoot her boyfriend Colin dead. Oh my God, this Stacy is really dirty. And I can totally see why DeFranco had to reel her ass in, okay? Alicia also mentions to the cops that Fat Tony, Colin's old bodyguard, might be able to identify the other white man. Yep. These cops are getting closer and closer to reaching Tommy and Diamond. So it seems. In the meantime, Claudia meets with Markovich to offer a partnership to distribute Percocets, Xannies, and Adderall. She wants to make a whole separate deal with him and her brother, separate from Daddy Flynn. Sir just looked at her and said, now everybody knows that the Flynn family on their way out, and ain't nobody gonna deal with a sinking ship. Claudia then baits Markovitz, saying, well, word on the street is that CBI has the South Side, and Gennard and Diamond are closer than ever before. Plus, they got both prisons now. So you know, Mr. Serb, how you feel about losing all that profit now? Now what you say? Now, Gennard shows up at Shantae's gym asking for this week's money early, and he's like super antsy. Shantae's like, sales are low, babe, but we always come through. I'll have your money tonight. She hugs Gennard and realizes he had issues, y'all, major ones. All of a sudden, Gennard couldn't take it no more, and he just straight confessed to Shantae, I killed little K. Damn. Shantae then got real with Gennard and told her, nigga, you can't be fucking serious. That shit is gonna cost everyone money, problems, and you gonna have a mutiny on your hands. Gennard fought back and said, I didn't tell you that so you can come for me, Shantae. Either you ride with me or you don't, but you gotta make your mind up fast. Shantae played that shit off and says, you're right, King. That's my fear talking. Big risk, big reward. She knows that mofo crazy. Just then, Miguel texts him again. This time telling him, time's up, motherfucker, get here now. Oh boy, this might be it for Dum Dum Gennard. I'm sorry, y'all. Now, as Walter Flynn meets with Dublin Doyle down at the New Parkers Bar, he hands him a big fat package of cash saying, this just the beginning. We're expanding. BS. Then Dublin Doyle just destroys Walter's ego by thanking him and telling him about Paulie's meeting. He says, you know, that Paulie's a good man, honorable, loyal, fell on his sword, trying to buy you more time. And Doyle walks out. Walter is shaken to his fucking knees by this information. God help Paulie, y'all. So when Gennard meets up with Miguel, he begs for more time. And Miguel is like, I really want to believe you, Gennard. And Miguel's men start choking and jacking up Gennard. And Miguel said, you seem to be more afraid of the Serbs than me, Gennard. And Gennard started talking a whole lot of bullcrap like, let's work together, get rid of these fucking Serbs. Just then, boing, boing. Gennard is saved by the literal bell as Maria walks in ready to give her brother his insulin injection. And Maria got so mad at this violence that she leaves the insulin kit on the counter and walks out. And you know what? Mr. Gennard gets to live to see another day. Now, on the way to meet Diamond, Tommy sees Seamus again with Diamond in Seamus's car as Diamond pays Seamus the $50K. So Seamus starts talking crazy again and demands Diamond bring him another 25 later that evening. Tommy is super concerned now, wondering if Diamond is really talking to the cops. So he goes for the jugular and says, Diamond, that's the second time I've seen you with that fucking cop. Did you tell them anything about me? That's when Diamond realizes he messed up, and he confesses to Tommy that this cop Shane has been shaking me down since I got out of prison. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Tommy believes that and tells Diamond, hey, let's meet up with this guy and work out a deal. This guy could help us down there at the station. He could work for us. All right, now, back down at Treason, Gennard makes it back alive and is counting his money stacks when 4 Treason's corner boys come in, led by Grayskull. Now, Grayskull is one tough son of a gun, and he is disputing Gennard's knowledge of the whereabouts of Little K. Gennard denied it again, seeing Little K, but everybody there was suspicious of this shit, the way Gennard was acting. And this idiot started sniffing coke right in front of his crew. And Grayskull is like, what the fuck are you guys up to down here? Are you on that shit, motherfucker? And Gennard is looking so stupid, y'all. The dude said, you stepped on the fucking product. And just then, someone got a text and yelled out, oh my God, y'all, Lil K is dead. Lil K's cousin had posted online, and they said he was strangled to death. Grayskull then goes out of his mind with anger and says, I'm ready to blow up the streets with payback. And Gennard says, forget that, we got to make this money. Baby, Grayskull is like, fuck money. I ain't letting shit slide. We spinning every block tonight, and I ain't asking for your goddamn permission, Gennard. Boom. Then there is fighting words, y'all. So they get in a little scuffle, but they walk out of Treason. And then this major, stupid, crazy fucking Gennard makes a big boy confession. Gennard yells, hey, niggas, if you want to kill somebody, kill me. I killed Little K. Grayskull walked back in and said, what the fuck you say? Gennard said, that nigga broke rank, he broke code. Little K had to go. There's rules to this shit. You niggas must have forgot. Grayskull said, no, motherfucker, I ain't forgot the rules of slamming your ass. And y'all, it was like the modern day fight at the OK Corral. The mutiny was real. Grayskull and his pack beat down Gennard's ass until Gennard's right-hand man had to come to the rescue and stop the fight. Grayskull said, you know what, we're done, motherfucker. And this is what kills me. At this point, this fucking Gennard had a nerve to go on a big-ass Scarface rant. He's like, really? Really? Okay, that's how it's going to be? Y'all motherfuckers going to choose Grayskull over me? Me? I'm treason. You hear that shit? I'm treason. This my motherfucking movie. I'm the motherfucking star. Anybody got a problem with that shit? This stuff was crazy and intense. Finally, later, Walter drives up to Polly's crib drunk as hell and confronts poor Polly in front of his house and his wife. Walter says, Polly, you stabbed me in the fucking back, didn't you? And Polly is like, I did what I thought was right, Walter, for you and the family. Walter said, you did what you thought was right for Polly. The only fucking reason I ever gave you a job was because of my wife. Polly is shocked and says, Walter, whatever happened to protect the business and the family? Whatever it takes. Walter said, all you did was shite over my reputation and ruin my fucking name. And the only reason you're still breathing is because of my children. And Walter fired Polly. My God. So Vic returns back from Mr. Parker's bar and confesses to Gloria, you were right, sister, about Dom. So Vic finally relents and says, yeah, I could work with you in the serves just until I can take all them motherfuckers out for killing Gloria. Vic is concerned and says, Claudia, if Dom finds out, that's going to be a bullet for each of us. And y'all, this is the big one here. Miss Claudia finally says the magic words. Not if we kill Dom first. Damn, Claudia. Vic says, Claudia, I hate Dom too, but he is our father. And Claudia's like, you're already killing him, so let's just do it fast. Shit. Stupid Vic says, okay. And then he says the magic words too. Let's do it. Let's kill Dom. You know what? Talk about overprivileged, evil-ass kids. These two take the cake. So after Tommy gets Maria back to the crib, she's in a playful mood. And if she and Tommy had their way, tonight might be the night. Just when Maria was going to put the make on Tommy, he gets the call from Diamond, get down to the shop so we can work this deal with Seamus, the crooked cop. But first, back down at JP's new bar, he and D-Mac are bonding and spending quality time and playing the piano, and D-Mac confesses to Dad, I'm really interested in this girl named Genesis, but I need money for a date. All good, right? Wrong goal, because little did JP know that D-Mac had a gun on him. Damn. So now earlier, the attorney for Diamond has informed him that all eyes are on CBI from the CPD and the feds. According to her, CBI is at the top of the criminal activity watch list, and she advises Diamond to get an inside informant ASAP. So, dirty cop Seamus arrives at the barbershop later looking particularly crazy. And he was not interested in a damn thing that Diamond had to say. So Diamond pays him the money and tells him, please stay and meet my partner Tommy. We got a really good deal to negotiate with you. Seamus is like, I don't negotiate with drug dealers or strangers. And Tommy says, but you can make a lot more money than you're making now. And Seamus is incredulous. And this fool pulls out his gun, pointing it straight at Tommy and Diamond. Oh boy. Seamus says, I could kill both your asses right now and burn this place down and nobody would even piss on you. Just then, D-Mac comes down the stairs and shoots the cop in the back of the head. And Seamus falls dead at the foot of Tommy and Diamond. Tommy's like, D-Mac, what the fuck did you do? And D-Mac is like, I had your back, Uncle Tommy. He was going to shoot you. Tommy freaked out and told him, you just killed a fucking cop. Now D-Mac is freaking out. Oh my God, y'all. So in the end, Tommy and Diamond are standing there like, what the hell we going to do now? In the episode, baby. Boom. Next week promises to be more mayhem, murder, plotting, and backstabbing. If you like this video, please hit the like. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe right now. What are you waiting for? I want to remind you once when I drop the next brand new hot video, you don't want to miss. And don't forget our social below. We are everywhere. Everything is below. Just check it out. And I'll see all of you guys right back here next week at a brand new episode of Power First Thoughts, Book 4, 411 Breakdown, Episode 5. This is Faye, Renee. That's it. That's all.
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.